to Beginning Guitar Chapter 2. Today we're going to introduce another finger, and we'll begin to start playing complete chords. And with complete chords we're going to learn in a few more lesson chapters just how these chords fit together in order for us to play songs. Okay, what we had done in the prior lesson is we had gotten comfortable moving these two fingers at one time such. So for today's chapter, what we're going to do is start with my third finger on the A string, 3rd fret, my second finger on the D string, 2nd fret, and we're going to introduce the index finger, our first finger. I'm going to put this first finger on the B string, 1st fret. And now we have a C chord, a full C chord. On this chord, as I draw my right hand across, what I don't want to do is strike the low note with my thumb. Every note but the low note. And when we get to that where it's sounding nice and clean, what I'm going to do is, while I leave this index finger right here, right where it was, I'm not going to move it. I'm going to drop my second and third finger down like I had done in the first exercise. And don't hit the low string on this. This is a portion of an F chord. And as you can see that my second and third finger are just like they were in the first exercise. I'm leaving my index finger where it is, and I'm lifting back up. Again, trying not to pull my thumb across the lowest bass note. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to take my index finger off. I'm going to lift them up to the low note. Again, this time I'm drawing my finger across the low note. Then I'm going to drop them back down a string and put my index finger back down. Again, trying to keep my thumb on the right hand off of the low note. I'm going to leave my index finger right where it was. I'm going to drop my second and third down to the F chord. Again, keeping my thumb on the right hand off of the low note. I'm going to leave my index finger down, and I'm lifting them one string back up, the second and third, to the full C chord. Again, I'm hitting the thumb on the right hand off of the low note. Index finger off, lift them up to the low note, to the partial G chord. Then I'm going to drop them back down, put my index back. Alright, let's see what this looks like with both hands. Again, I'm starting with my third finger on the A string, 3rd fret, second finger, 2nd fret on the D string, and my index on the B. A C chord. Now, as I had said, watch my thumb. I'm going to omit this string. So from the A string down, I'm just going to draw my thumb. And as I had done, I'm leaving my index finger down on my left hand, and I'm just dropping my second and third, one string down each in the same fingering. And I have my F chord. Again, I'm going to leave that index finger down, and I'm going to lift them back up. One string each to my C chord. Take my index finger off and lift one string up. Go ahead and hit the low note on this. We want the low note on this G chord. Then I'm going to drop back down one string each and put my index down. Staying off the low note this time. I'm going to drop one string each with the index finger where it is to F. Staying off the low note. Now if we hit the low note, it's not going to ruin anything. Don't stop the rhythm. Keep that right hand going. The most important part of all of these chapters, I cannot stress enough, is that my right and left hand keep going. Leave that index where it is, drop one string each. Don't hit the low note, but if you do, so what? Lift the one string up on the C chord. Index off, lift them to the low. Go ahead and hit the low note on that G chord. Drop one string each, finger back down to the C chord. Keep picking.